What's going on, my friends? Well, as you can tell by the title of this video, I would probably feel awfully defeated by right now, and you learn just to kind of get past it and you deal with it. It's just one of those things. And it's true. In the last video the other day, I was doing this, starting on this brief, and I just wasn't getting it. I don't know. Sometimes it's going to happen. And it's true. I mean, you're not going to nail or get every brief that comes through, even if it's something that you do. And this is the case of, this damn brief is so easy, but it's just, it boils down to one thing. I could not I just couldn't nail the vibe of this brief. And there's a vibe there. It's like something to do with the drums or something, and I've spent so much time lately doing other genres that it takes me a while to get back into the groove of it. And maybe it's just I haven't gotten my claws back into it yet, and it's frustrating. So you're just not going to. And I mean, most people wouldn't admit this, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to say most composers, maybe not all, but probably the majority of them, it happens to the best of us. It does. I mean, probably for the most of us, it happens. So you need to realize that you're not going to nail every brief. Don't worry about it. Here's the good thing about this. As I've said before, with anything you do, if these tracks don't make that brief, guess what? They can be shifted over and placed somewhere else. So, and get placements at that. So what I'm probably going to do is I've got 2 tracks here. It's just not making it on the brief, and that's okay. I'm going to hold them, and I'm going to do about 8 or 10 more. I'm going to do an album, and I'm going to send them to another library. And a lot of times, that's generally what you do. You just send them to another library. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It happens. My thing is, I've learned is you can sit there and just get frustrated, and I still do, don't get me wrong. Oh, I do. I get pissed. It just drives me crazy, because it just makes me feel like, what the hell is wrong with me, And I get like that all the time. But you can sit there and wallow in it and linger on it and feel like a failure, or you can just move on. I mean, it's okay. It'll come back around. There's always a bunch of more briefs that come around. In fact, this particular publisher sends them all the time. So it's okay. It's okay to do. It's a lot of opportunities for put your music in mailboxes out there. People are looking for music. There's a lot of, right now, since last year, since COVID, people are like, oh my gosh, it's going to be end of the music business as we know it. Like, no, the appetite for music and productions have gone up even more so. So it's the demand is out there. It's out there, and you just have to sink your claws into it. And it really boils down to work on your strengths. You do the most of what you do best. Unfortunately, there are going to be times of this brief was something that I did, but it's capturing that vibe. So I've got to I got to reel myself back into that and do more of it in a year. So I'm grabbing hold of it and getting better success with that, But, like I say, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes your head isn't able to nail that vibe. Your head isn't in there, and you're just going to have off days. It's okay. It happens. Now, this deadline is the 29th, but I think at this point I'm just going to just bow out gracefully on this brief, and I'm going to go do something else, because I don't anticipate I'm going to capture the vibe on this. But then again, I don't know. You never know. We'll see. But I just wanted to kind of pass this on, that you're not going to get every one. This is probably the first one with this publisher that I just made my effort with, and I just didn't get it. It happens. And there'll probably be others. It's just me. A lot of things musically in my life have not come easy for me, and it still doesn't come easy for me. I don't know how some of these guys can nail it and make it look so easy, or how they do it, but that's what makes us all different. It is, I always say, and it's hard to live by, don't be envious of that, even though, like, I would love to be able to just knock it out and compose music like that guy does. But you just keep doing what you do, get better what you do, and you will get there. And I really believe I've learned, like, I never thought I'd be doing tension underscore music, and I've gotten good at that. I mean, I've signed several publishing contracts with it, and I've done a lot of it, and hey, why not grab a hold of what you're good at and run with it? Do it. So, anyway, I wanted to pass that on as a little updated bit of information on what I was working on the other day. I stepped completely right off the cliff on that one, so, but it'll get better. It has to. I've gotten this far. We're going to keep on going. So don't let that frustrate you. Just keep going. Just shrug it off and just keep going. Don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it ruin your week. Just know that there are going to be times like that with anything, whether it be a brief or whether it be just a genre of music you're doing or anything. Just keep rocking forward and you'll get it. You'll find all of it there. You really will. A lot of you guys watching this have been doing music as long as me. You know what I'm talking about here. It happens to the best of us. So, but anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Be cool.